As America continues to confront racial inequity this week, Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot declared racism a public health crisis and pledged nearly $10 million in COVID-19 federal relief money to fight it. According to a new study by the Chicago Department of Public Health, Black residents in the Windy City have a life expectancy 9 years shorter than non-Black Chicagoans. Joining me now is the mayor of Chicago herself, Lori Lightfoot. Mayor Lightfoot, thank you very much for coming to the Sunday Show.
My pleasure, and happy Father's Day to everyone.
Thank you very much. So, Mayor Lightfoot, you're calling systemic racism a public health crisis is no surprise to me, because in the conversations we've had over these years, you have said that flat out. But this declaration makes it official. Talk about why you feel so strongly that this declaration be made.
Well, Jonathan, I think one of the big narratives coming out of the pandemic is that the cost and consequences of inequities and injustice simply can no longer be ignored. You're right. We've known that racism is a public health crisis, but I think naming it and saying it gives us the opportunity to address it once and for all. The consequences of this, the life expectancy gaps, the absence of access to high quality health care on the part of so many of our residents, the consequences of gun violence. If you look at the root causes, you can trace a lot of that to racism, systemic poverty, all those other consequences. So naming it and making it an official declaration of the city gives us the opportunity to have the conversation on the table and start addressing the root causes.
We have a bunch of statistics that we can show for the control room. Let's just start at the first one, opioid deaths. Opioid-related overdose death among blacks in Chicago is more than 3 times the rate among non-blacks. We go to HIV. Blacks account for half of the people living with HIV. And now let's go to gun violence. 2020 versus 2021. As you see there, we don't have it, but 5% homicide, 17% shootings. But the key thing here in the report that you put out, homicide is the number 5 cause of death, leading cause of death among all blacks in Chicago, and number 3, homicide, number 3 for black males. Gun violence in Chicago has been something we have been talking about and fretting about for years now. Why is it so hard to get a handle on the gun problem in Chicago?
Well, I think there's a number of reasons. Excuse me. First and foremost, we're surrounded by states that have extraordinarily lax gun laws. So we've been calling on the federal government to do what's necessary to have multi-jurisdictional gun trafficking task forces, because the truth is our police department takes more guns off the street than LA or New York combined year after year after year. We can't stop the flow of illegal guns into our city without the federal government support. But going back to the root causes, too many of our young men believe that their destiny is preordained, that they have no future, that they have no hope. So what we've been working on for the last 2 years, and we'll continue this work post-pandemic, is building that village of support among young Black and brown males to let them know that their future is limitless if they take advantage of the opportunities in front of them. And we've got to continue to create those opportunities. But where you see this violence raging in certain neighborhoods, it's where there is systemic racism, poverty, and a lack of hope and desperation. That's really at the root cause of a lot of this violence. Too many of our young men do not believe that the future lies in education and career. They think it's jail, early death, or minding somebody else's corner spot. We've got to disrupt those systems and replace them with positive, productive activities for our young men.
Mayor Lightfoot, I hear what you're saying, and it all makes sense, and it is true, and it is a long-term project that you're talking about. But what do you say to folks in Chicago for whom homicides and gun violence is an immediate thing? What do you say to Chicagoans who are looking for you and your administration to do more?
We are doing more. We have been very focused on the 15 areas of our city that drive over 30% of the violence. We are present in those communities, both with law enforcement, of course, but also with using our soft power, our libraries, our parks, our schools, our after-school programs, our community organizations, really coming together and focusing, using data to be literally on a block-by-block basis, and we're starting to see some traction. Again, I don't want to take a victory lap because we're far from where we are, but we're seeing a downtrend in June over June from last year. We're seeing a downturn, certainly in May, homicides and shootings in some of those areas in the city that are the most plagued by gun violence. But to be clear, the violence that we're seeing in Chicago, the uptick, same in New York and Los Angeles and other places across the country, we are all suffering, and we've all got to have a whole of government, whole of community approach. Otherwise, we're not going to make measurable difference. But again, yes, we have to deal with the immediate for sure, but we will never get beyond this if we don't plant the seeds now for the long-term problems. And that's what we have to do. We have to do both the immediate and be present and make sure that we're holding those accountable who are driving the violence, but we've got to get at the root causes so that we can turn the page from this violence because our young people are moving in a different direction.
Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot. Mayor Lightfoot, thank you very much for coming to the Sunday Show.